Good evening, friends and film fans. You join me in a rainy car park. It's rainy everywhere at the minute. It is June. It's the middle of June, and the weather is horrific. But I'm not here to talk about the weather, even though I am British and we are obsessed with it. I'm here to talk about a film. I've just been to see a film called Late Night, and I wanted to give you my thoughts. And my thoughts are, it was really good. That's not my thoughts, that's my opinion. In case you are unaware, Late Night tells the story of a talk show host, a late night talk show host in America, who gets told she's losing her show because she's no longer relevant. And she needs to make changes to her show to become relevant again. Do you know what? Do you know what, friends and film fans? I'm going to say two things to you. The first one is Emma. The second one is Thompson. Emma bloody Thompson is without a doubt one of the most magnificent actresses this country, potentially this planet, has ever produced. Emma bloody Thompson is the absolute dog's ding-dongs, and I'm a little bit appalled that I just described her as such, because she's a very classy lady. But I sat there watching this film and I thoroughly enjoyed the film. I think it's great, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But Emma, I really want to swear and I'm not going to, Emma Thompson is just incredible. She's great in this film, and she's pretty great in every film ever. I mean, we use the term national treasure a lot. Oh, she's a national treasure. But Emma Thompson, I just looked her up on IMDb. She's just turned 60. She turned 60 in April of this year. She looks incredible. And for a body of work, like, good Lord. Emma bloody Thompson. I'm quite consumed with admiration. So, yes, she plays Catherine Newbury. Catherine Newbury is a late night talk show host in America. She does play a Brit. And basically, the writing staff on her show are a bit stuck in their ways. She is a bit of a monster backstage, doesn't know our writers, doesn't really connect with them, and everything's gotten a bit stale. And the head of the network, who's another slightly older lady, you know, sort of that same sort of age bracket as Catherine herself, says, do you know what, I'm getting rid of you because I don't like what you're doing. I don't like, you know, the ratings are in decline, and obviously it's all about ratings, so you're out. So she says to her second in command, Brad, is he called Brad? I think he was called Brad. Hire me a woman. I need a woman in the room. All my writers are men. Hire me a woman. And what he does is not only hire a woman, but he hires an Indian woman, because, you know, we're ticking all those diversity boxes. And they're very open about the fact that they are ticking diversity boxes. And the Indian lady in question is played by an incredibly talented human called Mindy Kaling. Now, I recognised her, but I didn't really know where from, and I just checked her out on IMDb as well, and she was in something called The Mindy Project, which I remember but I didn't watch. She was in The American Office. She wrote the screenplay for this film, so hats off to Mindy, because the film's all about a female writer trying to find her feet and find her voice and trying to connect with this woman that she really admires, who isn't very nice to her. And it's a very, very funny script. I really enjoyed the interplay. I thought the Catherine's dialogue was just to die for. When you've got somebody like, you know, her, Emma bloody Thompson, delivering the lines, it just elevates everything. But it was a really good script. Excuse me, bit of a dry tickle. So yeah, she wrote the screenplay herself and wrote a part for herself, and of course she plays it really well because she wrote it with herself in mind. But she gives real dignity and grit to the part of Molly, the writer that she plays. it's really strong. It's very engaging. It's got good pace. Catherine's husband is played by John Lithgow, who I have loved since, you know, Bigfoot and the Hendersons back in the day. And it's just really entertaining. And it makes you think, you know, thinking about those TV shows, thinking about how they're written, thinking about, you know, what works for male comics that doesn't work for females, the things that men get away with that females in the public eye don't. It was a cracking film. I'm really glad I saw it. And the joy of this unlimited Odeon pass I have is that it makes me watch stuff that perhaps would have passed me by. And I get it, going to the cinema is expensive, and if I was having to fork out like 10, 12 quid every time I was faintly interested in something, well, I'd be bankrupt by now. But because I pay this one fee a month, I'm like, right, what am I going to see this week? And there's so many films this year that just would have dropped under my radar. Not all of them are necessarily films that need the big screen experience, but I love going to the cinema. Apart from today, you know, I went quiet screening, woman sitting near me, a couple of seats away, was basically snogging her lollipop. And that's not a euphemism. She was an older woman, she had a lolly, she was really enjoying it, and I had to move because I thought I was going to be sick. It was vile. But overall, I do like the cinema experience. And yeah, I loved this film. Oh, the costume, not the costumes, but the outfits, the wowzers on, you know, Emma Thompson, her that I've clearly got a mad crush on. Her clothes were just phenomenal. Her hair's really short and like platinum blonde. This is also her Men in Black International hair, because she's in that, which comes out this weekend, I think. She's playing part of the MIB, and I just love that she's 60 and she's still doing relevant stuff and different stuff, and I love that she's in the Harry Potter franchise, and I love that she's Nanny McPhee, and I will never forget her as Eleanor Dashwood in Sense and Sensibility, which she also wrote the screenplay for. I mean, she's just an absolute legend, and like I say, legend, national treasure, all these words get bandied about, but like, Emma Thompson, man, what a woman, what a performance in this film, what a career, what a figure, what a face. All hail Queen Emma, that's what I say. Late Night was good, I enjoyed it. If you're looking for something a little bit different, and you're not feeling things like X-Men Dark Phoenix, they're not your vibe, because that's what else is out at the minute. I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, if you're looking for something a bit different, go for this. Cracking, absolutely cracking. Excited to see what Mindy Kaling does next, what she writes, what she appears in. Rest of the cast was great as well, no weak links. I just thoroughly enjoyed it. Really, really good. Big thumbs up from me. Thank you to Emma Bloody Thompson and everyone else involved. That's it for now. Katie out.